Hello, my name is Jamie, and one of my favorite things to do is have coffee with my girlfriends. I love just going to the coffee shop, hanging out, and chatting about whatever. I think it's really fun, and I had this idea to start this channel based on coffee time. I have my coffee right here. This is the first time I brewed coffee in my house. I got a French press because one of my other girlfriends, a couple of them, have French presses, and we love having coffee, and it is really yummy coffee. So my husband bought me my own for my birthday, which was just last week, and it's amazing. And this is dark coffee. I'm drinking it black and it's dark and it tastes yummy. You get to experience the flavor of the coffee bean. I don't know the words. Let me taste it. I haven't taken a sip of it today. It's so good. It's so dark and so good. Because I'm a latte kind of girl, and this is like the opposite of latte, but I think I could really start enjoying this. So, this channel is called Jamie Stories, and I just wanted to share some of my stories. So, today, for my first video, I wanted to share how I love music. I am a musician, and there is this one song I love to sing. It's called How Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You, and it's by James Taylor. Actually, I always thought it was by James Taylor, but he actually does a cover. And just like a month ago, I learned that the first was actually Marvin Gaye singing that song, and I love Marvin Gaye. I also sing Marvin Gaye songs as part of my set. I learned that Marvin Gaye sang it first, and I thought that was so cool. So the story I want to share is just how God speaks to us in the things that we love the most, we're interested in the most, and He speaks to me so much through music. So often I'll be shopping in Kohl's or at a grocery store or wherever, and just at the right time, a specific song that means so much to me turns on, and I know that's God, like, just smiling down on me, giving me that little gift of that song. Just off the top of my head, a song that means so much to me is Fallen by Alicia Keys. 20 years ago now, I I sang it for a high school talent show. I played the piano, sang Fallen, it was super cute. And then I stood up and then I sang another Alicia Keys song. It was so fun. Point is, I love Alicia Keys, especially the song Fallen, and I'm at a thrift store and I hear that song play. And it just meant so much to me. That's my dog. I'll introduce you to all the different sounds you hear around me because I'm not just a musician. I'm also a mom, dog mom, and a wife, and a music teacher. So Fallen, normal song to hear in random places because it's pretty popular. But that specific time meant so much to me because I am a fairly new musician. I've been playing music for 10 years, but decided to pursue it professionally like 3 years ago. So still fairly new. And when I heard Fallen, which was maybe a year or two ago, it meant so much to me because I was still wondering, should I be pursuing music? Should I do this? And it's possible I had some gig or something coming up and I was feeling nervous, that cold feet and that doubt. And hearing that song while I was in that space of like doubting was just my confirmation to God that, yeah, go for it. You're on the right track. I gave you the gift of music. You've loved music ever since you were little. Don't be afraid, do it. I just love those moments because that's just how God is, comforting and amazing, amazing. So how sweet it is to be loved by you. I was at a grocery store, I heard that, the one by James Taylor, and that's just like, oh, okay, God saying I'm there. But when I heard the one by Marvin Gaye, that was really cool because again, I just started the gigs for the season, and I needed that encouragement as I'm still pursuing music professionally new for 3 years. I need that a lot, and he gives us what we need, and I think that is so cool. And just recently, I've been geeking out on Genesis in the Bible. When people try to read the Bible, they'll crack it open to Genesis in the beginning, and it's like, what? People are confused. What is this? That's the same with me. When I first started reading the Bible, I really wanted to just, see what it's all about. I couldn't understand it. Not interesting at all for some reason. But now I couldn't get over the first couple words in the beginning. And now, I couldn't get over each little paragraph. I just thought it was so beautiful. The creation of sky, water, land, nature, plants, fruit trees, animals on the land, on the water, and then creation of people. And then after all that, I've just started reading it super slowly because I love nature so much. So reading it slowly helped me get this realization. After all that, God says, and then he gave it to man to take care of. And so for me, it was just like, God gave us this world as a gift. And I think it is so cool because now that I'm not stuck in major depression, I can see things around me, and I'm happy a lot because I was so spiritually dead. I'm so happy to be alive. So I get really excited even about little things. So leaves flapping on the tree, and I feel like I want to cry because it's just so beautiful to me. Or seeing a bird, especially yellow birds. Yellow finches are my birds, or any yellow bird really, because I can't really tell which ones are yellow finches or not. Birds, flowers. When I see a flower here, the other day I was bringing my son to school, and there was this gorgeous yellow flower, all big and alone, like a daisy, I think. I don't think it was a weed, maybe it was, it doesn't matter. It was beautiful, alone and yellow. And I was like, oh, hello. So point being, I love nature, and then just recently realizing that God gave us this world as a gift. Even cooler. And so I share all this because eventually I'll share more of my story, again, from being depressed, but even just the normal stuff. Whenever I feel stressed or anxious, all this information, knowing that God created the earth, God gave us the world, and God does these little things through songs to show me he's around. Whenever I feel super stressed or anxious, I try to get in touch with seeing all these beautiful gifts, and it just comforts me. It just comforts me that God is bigger than all my problems. He loves me. He's here. And so I hope this encourages you in some way. If you liked this video, feel free to subscribe it and like it. And if something was encouraging or helpful and you think it could be helpful to someone, feel free to share it. Alrighty, that's it for now, and I'm looking forward to doing another one soon. Let me take one more sip of my coffee. It's so good. It's so smooth. I can't believe I'm saying this about black coffee. It's really good. You should try it. Alrighty, bye.